Good morning, welcome back to the Isabel Farms YouTube channel. So it's been some time, it's been a long time actually, since we made a YouTube video, but here we are. I'm making one right now, and this is going to be a new trend. Hopefully, I'm trying to start back. We're going to do one hopefully once a week at least, and give you a little insight back into what's going on the farm. So I graduated college just about a week ago, something like that. So I haven't been out of college very long, but I am now, and I'm here on the farm. I'm making videos. I'm trying to just start back and get it going. So it's good to see you back. We're gonna find out what's going on the farm today. I don't really know. I've been here all last week, but today's a new day. It's always something different, so let's get going. So Dad called me. First order of business is to move his spray trailer water wagon back down to the airstrip where we fill it up. It's right there. It's a little cantankerous. The brakes don't like to unlock very well, so it takes a minute, but we're gonna get those aired up, take it down to the airstrip. I'm sure Dad's probably got a bunch of stuff he's wanting to spray. I think that's what he's doing right now, is driving around trying to figure out what is dry, where he can do that. So we're gonna get his water wagon there and get the water in it. Dad was having some major trouble early in the year with, yeah, there's another one. With his tips and screens on his sprayer clogging up. And we eliminated the source of the problem down to be the hardness and lime scale in the water that we use, in the well water we use. So he's been using this water treatment stuff to fix that. So I'm about to put some in his tanks for him. We're using this product called Quest. I think Nathan's taking a tinkle over there. Hook the water up, and that should mix up that stuff in there. Okay, so Paul cleared some trees a while back, last year actually. Hauled them all up. Me and Nathan are about to go burn them. We're just a little excited about it. We like fire. It's gonna be fun. Check it out. Are you enjoying yourself?
Watch them leaves, bro.
Dude, that's hot.
Man.
Oh man, yeah.
That's the kind of fire that I lit my neighbor's tree on. Sure did.
I transitioned to the flamethrower and it's working marvelously.
Oh, shut up, bro.
It is a little warm. I'd say we did good. All right, so it's a new day. I'm not gonna be super picky about how the days run together doing YouTube videos now. I mean, things are just too crazy and too busy to worry about whether or not everything happens all in one day or not. So this is day 2 of the video. First thing on the agenda for today is running the crawfish traps. So 2 years ago, there's some videos out on YouTube about it. A couple years ago, we seeded some crawfish in a field. We didn't have a boat, we didn't have a lot of traps, we didn't have anything special, but we were able to see if it worked. So this time I went to deep south Louisiana. I got some seed, drove it back up here one night, and put it in this field last summer, about a year ago. It was a little more than a year ago. Actually, not quite a year. It was in July. So anyway, we seeded those in here while the rice was growing when it was flooded up, and then flooded it back up in the winter. Me and Nathan actually went to Louisiana and bought this boat, and then we came back, got some traps, got them out, and I've just been kind of running them to see when we start catching them. In Louisiana, they start somewhere in January, run all the way through maybe the 1st of July, something like that. But here, it's not going to be that way. It's going to be later. Our season is later. Their climate's a lot different. So I'm thinking, I know that I can start catching them around the 1st of May, the end of April. That's when they started this time. I started getting a good yield and enough to sell. So if I can do that and then stretch it out several months past, like, you know, if I can catch them through July, maybe into August, something like that, that would be a pretty good way to fill a gap in the market where Louisiana has to fall off just due to temperature and all of their normal practices that they do this time of year. So I'm thinking that might be the way to go. I might be filling in at a different time than Louisiana. So it wouldn't be as much of a competition as it would just be me being able to fill in a different portion of the market. But so far so good. I'm about to go out here and run them right now. I'll try to give you a time lapse of that. It takes a bunch of hands to do all the stuff you got to do to bag them up and everything. But hopefully you'll get to see the process a little bit. And if you want some crawfish, let me know. Alright, so before I get the engine started and everything here, I'm going to show you. These are the traps that I'll leave up beside the boat. You can see in there, pretty good amount of crawfish in just this one right up by the boat. Look at here. These are pretty good sized crawfish. I mean, this one's not huge, but this is one that was produced here in this field. This is not a seed crawfish. You know, I dump seed crawfish in here from Louisiana, and the whole point is that they go out and reproduce and make tons and tons more than you actually put in the field. So this one, based on the size, was obviously made here. It was produced in this field, which tells me that it's working. And so this is a marketable size crawfish already in this field being caught. So that pretty much proves the concept that this is a viable way to grow crawfish here in Arkansas. I got one back here behind me. Yep, this one's really full. Alright, I got a different microphone going here, so excuse all that, but I just wanted to show you what I caught down there. You saw the time lapse of me running the traps, and came out with 4.5 sacks out of that run, which is about the most I've come out with on a single run this whole time I've been doing it. So pretty happy with that. Here they are right here. Got them under this ice, weighed them, tagged them, and then put that ice and wet burlap on them so it runs through there, and that's helping them out to keep them cool, keep them alive. So that's the best way to keep them alive. Here I don't have a cooler to put them in, so that's what I'm doing right now, and just selling them as fast as I can. If this idea turns out to work out really well, maybe we'll buy a cooler at some point, but not right now. So that's what I'm doing to keep them alive. It's working really well, and I'm really happy with my catch so far. I got most of these already sold for the weekend, so I'm just kind of trying to stock a few up, and then I'll get them sold. And everybody seems to be enjoying them so far. So that's a little bit of an update what's going on with the crawfish stuff right now. This is the field that we planted several weeks ago. We just put the fertilizer on it yesterday with the airplane, and hit it with some water today. The water's still getting over the rest of the field. It looks slightly spotty on camera there, but it's really not. It's got a good stand out here. I'll show you some other varieties later on, but this is 2 fields of Yamata that we've got planted right now, and they both look really good. This one's at a later stage. Like I say, it's about to go to complete full flood, but the rest of the crop is looking really good. We had to replant a couple fields. Uncle Shane's about to go replant 1 or 2 more. That was just due to a lot of heavy rain right after we planted the first round of planting, but it wasn't that big of a blow. We were able to get it back and replant that. But everything else is looking really good. Even though we were a little bit worried about it, it turned out pretty good. And so we're just working on spraying it, fertilizing it, getting it flooded, all that kind of stuff right now. So that's about all for today. That's about all for this video. Not necessarily for today, but for this video anyway, that's about all. I'm gonna wrap it up. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like I said, we're gonna be back. I'm gonna be back every week doing these videos. I'm gonna make a promise to you. I'm gonna start making these videos, put them out. And so please watch. Please, I really appreciate it when you watch them. I hope you guys enjoy them. So check them out. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you real soon.